Hello world, this is Random Fix, and about 3 weeks ago I reviewed this Xtool A30 Pro, and it was a great scan tool. I thought it was really going to get a crazy score, but it had a few glitches, so I actually reached out to the manufacturer and they fixed the issues. And in this video, I'm going to go ahead and put that to the test and give you guys an updated score. So stay tuned, see what changed, and to find out if this is the right scan tool for you, because this includes everything that you would want for all makes. It has a lot of the service functions, and you don't have to pay any yearly fees, and it's bi-directional. So let's check it out. Hello world, this is Random Fix, and about 3 weeks ago I did a review on this Xtool A30 Pro, and I noticed there were some glitches on the actual scan tool. So I wrote back the manufacturer after I did my review, and I told them what they can do to actually improve some of the reasons why I gave it kind of a low score, even though it was a great unit. And you really can't find something like this under $700 that has the bi-directional function, and it's pretty cool. So I'm actually doing an update video on this, and at the end we'll revisit the grade score and see if they actually made those changes, and I'll keep you guys posted. So let's go ahead and try out a few of the functions that didn't work last time. So I went ahead and did the update on it, so everything's been updated and there is nothing available, and you guys will see that right now. Okay, so all the updates have been done. Now we're gonna go ahead and hit diagnose. And if you guys want to watch the previous video, I'll have a link to it in the video box down below. So we're gonna go ahead and select the Obd2 side of this. This is where last time it actually had some problems actually communicating. So this time I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that it is working. So we're gonna go ahead and go into live data here. And last time this was not pulling up, and this time we actually have a complete list here. So let's go ahead and select a few of the items here, hit OK, and we can see that the numbers are actually accurately displayed here. So that's pretty cool that that's working. And then we can go back into the Obd2 side, hit auto scan, and we'll choose the module, which is normally give you the very first modules. And on this one we'll go ahead and read trouble codes. So this car actually has a check engine light on, so it went into the eco drive mode and says visit the dealer. So let's see if it can actually retrieve this code. It can retrieve it on the Toyota side, but here on the Obd2 side it says nothing. Pending codes, nothing. Permanent codes, nothing. So it's kind of disappointing, but I want to show you guys something really cool. And I get it, it's not a perfect tool. However, it does some pretty gnarly stuff. So if you actually go into either the VIN function here or the Asian function and choose your vehicle, so I'm going to choose the VIN. And please check out my original review if you guys want to know a little bit more on how to work this scan tool, how it communicates. And I also got an update on the actual connector here. So the connector here is basically for if you run out of juice and you want to charge it through the OBD2 right here, you can, but you're supposed to go ahead and use it on the Bluetooth dongle side, and it communicates wirelessly. So I just wanted to give you guys some clarity on that. The nice thing is that the manufacturer actually kind of paid attention to our concerns and is actually trying to go ahead and fix some of this stuff, because if they can make a scan tool like this in under the $400 price range, guys, I think it's even cheaper than that. This is a complete winner. So let's go into USA. That's the region where the vehicle is actually for. We're going to go ahead and hit OK. Now we can go ahead and do system select. So let's just say we want to go into this main body module right here and activation test. Check this out, guys. So this literally is pretty cool because it has bi-directional functions built in. So I can do a lot of stuff. So I can go ahead and hit OK and unlock the doors from here. I can roll up windows. I can control the blower motor. So sometimes you want to test if it's actually the panel or the switch. And besides doing some of the motor tests for like purge valves and things like that, this is a really great scan tool now, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and try this out on the Mercedes-Benz as well to see if they fix that issue. But overall, I'm kind of pleased with this. I am going to go ahead and rescore this, and you are able to access the bi-directional parts right here of the vehicle. So the grill, you got the remote start on here, detection of occupants, smart key. So if you guys ever wanted to see what's actually causing that issue, you can actually hit driver. You can select passenger door motor and go to activation and go to window. And now we can go ahead and go to the window, and so if you guys see what I'm doing, I'm actually doing this with a scan tool, which is pretty gnarly. So again, hit up. This is going to make troubleshooting so easy, guys. You can see if the switch, the motor, maybe there's an electrical issue. Anyway, pretty cool. And again, the Obd2 side did not work flawlessly on the Toyota here, which is a pretty big manufacturer here in North America. So I'll keep you guys updated on any other features. And now let's go ahead and try it on the Mercedes. And I apologize about the car actually running, guys. It's so hot today. We are 102 degrees, and yeah, so I'm trying to keep the AC on. So I'm gonna go ahead and cheat a little bit on this car. I'm gonna turn the ignition on, plug this in, and it's powered up. That light's gonna turn blue, which it did. I'm gonna walk back to my other vehicle, which has the AC on, and really try out that distance on the remote. We're not that far away. However, metal does interfere. So we want to go ahead and try this out now. Let's go to diagnose again, Obd2, hit OK, hit auto scan. Okay guys, so that took actually a few minutes, but let's be hopeful and go to live data here to see if it's actually communicating. And I'm actually not that far, guys, so probably feet wise I'm only about 7 feet away, and we got a failed communication error here, guys. How disappointing is that again? If I was working on my car, this would be a complete buzzkill. So let's see if the VIN function works here. It did work on the Toyota vehicle here, which was pretty cool. Okay, so the auto VIN function did not work. And the Sprinter is not here again. So yeah, Sprinter is definitely not on the list here. If I'm making a mistake, guys, please let me know. Let's go to the other route, which is go to European, and we'll try Merc. Let's go to automatic detection. Detected the VIN number here, so I'm gonna hit OK. And let's go ahead and do an auto scan. So this was not working last time, and I don't know if it was a user error, but I did not look under Merc because I was expecting to find it under Mercedes-Benz or Sprinter, which is normally the way you do it on most scan tools. Okay, so we'll let that go and run to see what happens. And the Sprinter has a lot of modules. If you guys actually see, it's actually not listing all the modules correctly. So it did it for the engine. It showed a pass, no diagnostic trouble codes. But then on number two, it went through a lot of different options, and now we are number 3. Normally, all the modules are supposed to be listed here, so that's kind of weird. But we'll see what happens. And that was weird, guys. We actually got done with the test, and number 3 disappeared again. Okay, so unknown version of control module. Connection failed. So let's see what caused this on the actual car now. And as you guys can tell, my ignition's still on. So this is not an error from my vehicle. This is an error from the actual unit. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this manually to see what the actual issue is with this, guys. So we're gonna go through Merc, which is right up here, not Mercedes-Benz. We're gonna do a manual selection, choose Sprinter here, and the actual issue here is that vehicle is not supported. So 2019, we're in 2021, and the 907 is not listed there. So there is no wonder why this does not work. However, the Obd2 should work because even my little $15 scan tool can communicate with that vehicle without any issues. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and give this a quick regrade, guys. If you guys want to see anything else about this, please comment down below. I might do even another follow-up video and let them know that the updates, although they helped, were not the final answer, and this thing still needs some work. But again, we're looking at under a $400 scan tool here that is going to give you bi-directional control. And remember, when we go to these special functions here on this screen, which is going to be the home screen, diagnose and go to special functions, we got all these special functions built in for every make, and that right there is worth a lot of money. So if you need to do a throttle relearn, battery registration, ABS bleeding, all these are included, and you don't have to pay any yearly fee. So let's go ahead and give this a quick random fix tool grade review, and I'll post the final score for you guys now. Okay, guys, so there we go. We saw a 6-point improvement on the Xtool A30 Pro. And as a helpful tip, I'm going to leave you guys off with one other thing. If you see where the actual scan tool actually gets frozen and you don't know what to do, since the Android unit, you can just go ahead and hold the power button down and it will just turn off and just cycle back on, and there you go. You're going to be good to go again. And I'll keep you guys posted about any other videos. If you guys got any questions or comments, or know of a great scan tool under 400 bucks that includes everything you need and is bi-directional, please comment down below, as I would love to go ahead and take a look at it. Thanks again.